hit legend this year on NBA 2K22, and my boy King Jordan go show you how to hit legend on this week's episode on NBA 2K TV.
Season 4 has been bursting with fun events, and there's even more coming up. This weekend, aboard the Concha Del Mar, it's Top Deck, where all games played on Deck 16 will earn double XP. In the city, check out Mobile One Grand Prix. Play games and finish the race for a chance to earn unlimited block boosts and exclusive My Player items. Next weekend, the Concha Del
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you can join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, great to hear from you. And Anthony Davis often is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year and even MVP, but don't expect him to indulge in that talk. He said, if I play to my potential, then those just happen. But winning another title, anchoring our defense, staying healthy, those are the types of goals I set for myself. Kevin?
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bridges. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Warren. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, they've got Kevin Porter. Davis is out there with Hayward. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's McKnight in at the center filling out the middle. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. The pass to Sexton. They get it back. And Stewart gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Right side Davis. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And what you notice about AD from the mid-range area, he has great touch from there.
And here's Stewart. Last game out, he had 14. Outside, Sexton. Passes it to Warren. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane from 13, and the jumper is on the mark.
T.J. Warren.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
Davis drives in over Stewart. Off target on the 15-footer.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Pass to Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Westbrook dishes to Porter. Back to Westbrook. Hayward passes to Davis. Shoots over Bridges. That doesn't go either for Davis. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Bridges kicks to Oladipo. Sexton dishes to Oladipo. Back to Sexton. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. Over Westbrook. No good on that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
And this is why you got to prevent Sexton from getting in the lane. Once he does, he just explodes towards the basket. And a memory I have of Colin Sexton at Alabama, how about he scored 40 points in a game where the Tide only had 3 players on the court down the stretch. The young fellow was undaunted.
Now here is Davis. 17 points for him last game against San Antonio. Sexton against Porter. Here's Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. And in that game with only 3 players, Sexton almost led them to a comeback, Greg. In fact, they actually cut a 14-point lead down to 3.
And that tells you about Sexton's mindset. He was not prepared to let them lose, even under the toughest scenario you can imagine.
They get the rebound, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. Here is Hayward. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kicks it to Westbrook. The pass to McKnight. Clock at 6. There's the 3.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Spurs leading by 6. Bridges passes to Oladipo. Pass to Stewart. Now, here's Bridges. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Oladipo, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Porter looking it over. Hayward up top. And again, the Lakers, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Passes to Davis. They could use a bucket. And again, no good by the Lakers.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Oladipo, the pass to Sexton. And he banks in the layup. Sexton's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
San Antonio on defense. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts.
Davis with it. Now defended by Warren. Davis against Warren, and they double up Davis. To the middle, shot to stop the run. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
It's Oladipo on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
outside Westbrook. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Miles Bridges.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Hard to believe that Westbrook is in his 30s. Elite burst. first, he's still one of the more feared players for opponents.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for Anthony Davis. San Antonio also making some changes. Vaughn's checked in for Bridges, and Magician subbed in for Oladipo. Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
First free throw is good. And so Stewart nails both of them. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
Bagley, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside Lowry. Out to the wing. Here's Gardner. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Lakers trail by 12. Bagley trying to free himself up. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Primo, and it's San Antonio with another.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Lowry passes to Gardner. Outside Lowry. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. Rebound San Antonio. With the teardrop. The shot by Primo, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Gardner. Back to Porter. Power down with both hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the paint. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Gardner passes to Bagley. The rebound by a Magician.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And there's the drive. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out. In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Lakers trail by 14. Outside, Porter. There's the pass to Bagley. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. That one falls.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Magician passes to Stewart. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Porter. The jump hook. That one off the back iron and out. Los Angeles is gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Lowry. Here's Gardner with the second effort. Rebounded by the Spurs. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Lakers making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. Lakers trail by 12. Gardner. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational Mobile One block again.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
.105 left here in the opening quarter. Gallinari with it. Down low. That's good from Porter on the assist from Gallinari.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Has to Ware. Inside. And Riley gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 12.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Porter, 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio, and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Ware. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Basket counts.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Spurs lead by 14. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always excited to face those elite talents.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time, it's a blessing to be able to challenge and play against the best players night in and night out. So I'm always excited for a matchup.
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for San Antonio, they got the magician. Riley is out there with Vaughn, and it's Primo in at the small forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Lakers was tremendous. He added 37 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Passes it to Bagley. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Kevin Porter. Bridges, he's checked in for the Spurs.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Bagley. Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Right side, Westbrook. And Ware pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
Outside Westbrook. Got it. Good job in the low post.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
Here's Ware. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Ware. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Rebound the Lakers.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Davis. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading by 13. To the inside, Bridges lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Right side, Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
What a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Magician. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 16. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Driving in, he dishes it to Davis. That one goes. Count it.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Bridges passes to Primo. He kicks to Ware. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Ware's got his second basket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Down low, here's Davis. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, it's a player's lead, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Checked in for Gallinari. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for San Antonio. So it's San Antonio now. Past the Magician. There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
Here's Gardner, and he drives in, and it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Spurs making a switch here. None checked in.
Hey, yo, wrestle.
Bagley the pass to Davis.
Give me that. Get the ball.
Bagley kicks to Davis. Goes back up. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. And it's laid in by Bagley. Bagley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Here's Magician. Defended by Bagley. Stolen. And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. And finished off by Davis.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Lakers trail by 14. Gardner, he's covered by Warren. Davis inside. He's against Bridges. And Davis puts it in.
I just love watching Davis go to work inside. This is too easy for him.
Westbrook against none. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Lakers ball.
Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front, up by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Magician.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We've got Davis. Kevin Porter is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Hayward, and it's McKnight in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Davis, and it's blocked.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers. Sexton the pass to Stewart. Bridges outside. And the pass to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And Stewart gets it to go. Stewart's got 11.
And we know about Oladipo as a scorer, but he's a team guy first and loves to make the right play.
Shoots from the elbow. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Russell Westbrook.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And here's Sexton. He's got 8. Back to Stewart. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Davis. Yep, that one goes in there. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
I love the assertive play from Anthony Davis so far, refusing to back down on the offensive end.
Oladipo, the pass to Sexton. And it's San Antonio with another.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Passes it to Hayward. To the paint, here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 18 points for him.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Oladipo, the pass to Sexton. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only 1 miss in 5 attempts.
Davis, that's for 2, and it comes off the front of the rim.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Westbrook passes to Davis. Outside, Porter. Pass to Westbrook. Here's McKnight. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
The pass to Stewart. Over Hayward. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Davis dishes to Westbrook. Pass to McKnight. Pass to Porter. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Outside Warren to the middle. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Westbrook. Hayward against Bridges. Pass to McKnight. Now here's Hayward. 5 points in the game. Loads it up for Davis. And he dunks it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Sexton with it. Picked up by Davis. Now the pass to Stewart. Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. Lakers trail by 3. Westbrook with it. He's got 9. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Both teams will make substitutions. Hayward outside. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks to Porter. Passes it to Bagley. Shoots over Warren. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Vaughn's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Takes the 13-footer. Vaughn can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. Davis in the corner for the tie. Vaughn with the rebound. Here's Magician, guarded by Porter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The first free throw is good. Riley is jacked in for T.J. Warren. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. Pass to Porter. And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Outside, Bagley. Pass to Porter. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. Here's Bagley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bagley's got 7 points.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And the Lakers making a change here. Lowry's checked in. From the inbound, the shot's good from Magician. Magician's got 22.
The defense late to react. A beautiful play we just saw.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Gallinari. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. San Antonio calls timeout.
And coach most likely wants to address their turnover issues. The offense looks forced right now, rush. There's no synergy to it. They have to find a way to work together and remain aggressive without making mistakes.
Here's Ware, and there's the pass to Riley. Here's Ware over Porter, and he gets the jumper to drop. Now it's a 7-point San Antonio lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Left side, Bagley tries from the block. Rebound, San Antonio. At one point, they led by 16. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ware. He's got 6. Drops in the layup for 2. Ware's got 8 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside, Porter. Molinari passes to Bagley. On the wing, Porter. Shot clock at 5. Shoots it up. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Ware. He's got 8. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin Porter Jr.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
71.
Lakers trail by 11.
Go. Stay on him.
Bagley trying to free himself up. Porter, no luck. Here's San Antonio now. Passes to Primo. Here's Magician. Banked in off the glass.
Timeout.
Magician's got 24.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
Los Angeles calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
Lakers trail by 13, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Kept alive.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's where he's got 10. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Gardner passes to Lowry. Outside Porter. Now here's Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. High post. That one's not going to go.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Pass to Primo.
Hey, right here.
A minute 42 left in the third. Misses from short range. Lakers trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The shot's good. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. 1:15 left in the third quarter. Here's Gardner, and the layup is good. He's got 15.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Magician. The shot that time not on target. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the Lakers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Stewart checked in for the Spurs. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Magician. Good work there as it goes. Vaughn's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The absolute fearlessness. It's why we love Westbrook. Just getting after it and drawing the contact.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ware. He's covered by Westbrook. Ware, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 13-point game. To the left wing. Here's Gardner. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for San Antonio, T.J. Warren out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Kendrick Nunn, and it's Ware in at the shooting guard position. The Lakers with the rebound. Bagley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gardner passes to Bagley. Fires from deep. It's not going to go for him. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Primo while recovering. Here's Ware. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
Nunn passes to Primo. From 13, again the Spurs, good for 2.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Inside, here's Westbrook. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Primo. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Into the lineup for the Spurs,
outside for Sexton.
I'm open right here.
Pass to Nunn. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And they double up Davis. Out to Hayward. Back to Davis. 6 to shoot. Floats it up for Davis.
Business-like focus. AD presents a big target on the roll. Bucket.
Spurs leading by 15. Outside, Sexton. 11 feet away. San Antonio again missing. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now the pass to Bridges. Now Nunn. Back to Bridges. Passes it to Stewart. Pass to Warren. Bridges for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Offensive rebound. Another shot, and it's in there.
Anthony Davis.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Westbrook against none. Davis. It's hauled in by Stewart. Spurs leading by 16. Nunn with it. Now defended by Hayward. Hayward against Nunn. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stewart. Westbrook with the steal. Davis against Bridges. Davis kicks to Westbrook. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Isaiah Stewart.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Russell Westbrook.
No good on the free throw. Porter's checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio also making a switch. Oladipo's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Here's Davis. And that one hits back iron.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Westbrook against Oladipo. Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
He's had a tough time getting it going,
Victor
and he's put this
Oladipo.
team behind the 8 ball.
Way to run the floor. Oladipo hustling in the open court, rewarded there with a basket.
Pass to McKnight. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Warren, good.
TJ
Showing some
Warren.
assertiveness inside. Warren knows you can't beat the defense if you play scared.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Magicians checked in for San Antonio. It's Davis on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Davis kicks to Porter. The pass to Hayward. Back to Porter. The tray. A rebound by the Spurs. Bridges got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's the lob to Bridges. He can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing, but I love the opportunities these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
And from this area, Westbrook is an accurate shooter, and he uses the mid-range more than most guards.
Bridges passes to Magician. To the paint. Here's Warren. Hayward with some nice D. Lakers trail by 18. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron down. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter. Spurs have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Magician. He's covered by Westbrook. There's the lob to Bridges. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And that one's good. Westbrook.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Spurs leading by 16. Sexton deciding where to go with it. And Davis sends it back. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by a Magician. And there's the feed to Hayward. And the shot is good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Magician. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to McKnight. Back to Westbrook. The 11-footer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
At the line for the Lakers.
First one falls for
Westbrook.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down by 15. Down low. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
4-2.
Hayward's got 4 assists in the game.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
And here's Westbrook. Pass to McKnight. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Spurs leading by 13. Sexton attacking. Here's Magician. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Such a dynamic scorer. When Westbrook gets rolling like this, he's nearly impossible to contain.
Porter against Sexton. The pass to Magician. Launches it. And no good. Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Porter. Back to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis out to Hayward. 5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. A rebound by the Spurs. Stewart's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Spurs.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Magician.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Here's Magician. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Los Angeles. 11-point game. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Defensively, that's a lose-lose. You don't want to give Hayward that shot. He will bury it.
Magician passes to Sexton. Here's Magician. And so it's San Antonio with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Should we take 5 on me? Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Oh.